Tessa from Mama's Geeky here. Thank you so much for stopping by my YouTube channel.
So cool.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Way cooler
That's so
than my
sick.
background. That's like real.
I'm just at my house, man. That's so cool.
It's fun. I have a lot of fun here. I will say I have a lot of fun.
Seems like it.
Yeah, I get the pinball machine, which is totally distracting when I'm trying to work.
So cool. So. Oh, sure.
Well, guys, I want to say thank you for taking the time today. The 4 episodes that I got to see were just, I'm sucked in. I'm in it. I'm here for it. But I want to know from both of you, what made you want to be a part of this series?
So
the artwork, I mean, League of Legends, there's just so many reasons.
Exactly. I've always kind of known about League of Legends. It's always been on my radar. And I've also been aware of how incredible the fandom is. And as soon as I got my audition for Powder, I was super drawn to her. I mean, she is just so badass and so resilient. And I really adore that about her. So that's kind of what made me want to be involved.
Well, go ahead.
No, I was just going to say, Silco, same thing. There's a magnetism to the characters that Riot creates for League of Legends. They have a way of creating a champion or a character that people feel drawn to. Whatever your personality is or whatever type of story you enjoy, there's a champion or a character to match, right? So
yeah,
Silco, just incredibly amazing writing. It appealed to me from the moment I read his first monologue for the audition. It was, "Do you ever wonder what it's like to drown?" It's that monologue, and it's so good. And that's really, I would say, the writing more than anything else drew me.
The writing is phenomenal. Yeah. Everything about what we've been able to create is phenomenal, and I'm really proud of us.
Yeah.
Super lucky.
Yeah, I was going to say phenomenal is like the perfect word to describe this. So like I said, I was all in. I played the game a while ago and then had kids and life and just never got back to it, which now I'm like, oh my God, I got to play more. I could just imagine spending forever playing it. But have either of you played the game at all?
I've played about 2 games in my entire life. My little brother loves League of Legends, and that's kind of the extent of my League experience.
I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you. I was playing League of Legends, man. No,
so
I've never played actually. Like I said, I have friends that play on Twitch, and stuff. But me personally, I have no time for that.
Time. That's adulting.
I'm
it's
rushing
so hard.
around, auditioning, working in games, and
man.
I know, darn. I know. That's what I keep telling myself. I'm like, I need to, after watching this, I was like, okay, I need to set aside time and just game, because that's what I used to do all the time before, life and kids and being an adult. So, it is what it is, I guess.
But there are incredible groups of people, like my friend's group that plays League, and they're very tight knit, and they're having a party for the premiere, and they're all getting together. Yeah, they're all getting together to have this premiere party. So one of the things about League is it does bring people together, as a touchstone for friendships and stuff. So yeah, it's pretty damn cool.
It's so cool. So did you feel any pressure, either of you, joining this series? I would be very nervous that fans would.
Yeah. I mean,
no, because I don't want to be a loser.
Yeah, no.
Right.
I mean,
I don't want to be. This stands for my part of League of Legends. It's LOL, as in loser of Legends.
Loser of Legends. Oh my God. I mean, for Powder specifically, everyone knows Jinx as Jinx, but no one knows Powder. So yes, I felt pressure to do Jinx justice in a sense, but all in all, I didn't have a totally blank slate, but I had kind of a blank slate where I could experiment and peel back the layers of what Jinx became and how it was Powder at first. Mm-hmm. But yeah, I still feel a very strong sense of needing to do Jinx justice, because that's what these champions deserve, man.
Yeah. I mean, and Silco isn't a champion. He's not in the game. So, I mean, I don't feel any pressure in that regard. I only feel pressure to live up to the beautiful artwork that Fortiche has created and the incredible writing and like pull my weight in this gorgeous story. And as far as, for League fans go, it's kind of nice not to have the burden. I can't let them down because they don't know Silco didn't exist prior to this. So that sense of freedom, I got to take some beautiful liberties with Silco. He's very subtle. And that's fun, actually.
He's such a fun character. Like, I love a good, like, dark kind of villainy character. So I was a big fan of his, like, right from the start, just so you know. So nice. I was like, yeah, so good job. Bravo.
Thank you.
So did you guys have to deal with any challenges? And I know it was like several years of having to do this. And then, of course, the pandemic. Now, I know with voice acting, you guys don't always record in groups anyways. But, was there any challenges you had to deal with?
Yeah.
Sure.
I mean, the pandemic, it didn't really slice the recording sessions in half. We were mostly in ADR by that point. But one of the challenges, they did decide to record separate and some schedules, sometimes because all of the people in the show, many of them are working a lot. So you don't always get to record with the other person in your scene all the time. So a couple of the scenes with JB and JB Blanc, he's super busy. And him and I weren't even in the same room recording at the same time. So yeah, sometimes it can be challenging. But part of our job as an actor, and Mia will attest to this too, is you have to make the circumstances real regardless. It has to feel authentic. And that's why we do what we do, because we are able to do that.
Yeah, I totally agree, Jason. I mean, it is a little bit hard sometimes when you have a relationship with someone on screen, but you've never even had a conversation with them in real life.
Yeah.
But I think
like us.
Yeah, exactly. But
prior to this press junket.
Exactly. But for me and Vi, who's Haley Steinfeld, and she is absolutely phenomenal. Again, that word, phenomenal. I think it was just the fact that we all knew our characters and the relationships between the other characters well enough to make it authentic. Mm-hmm. And what was also difficult was the lack of human connection, and in voiceover, that is never really a common thing, but during the pandemic especially, mm-hmm. And not even just in terms of Arcane, the lack of human physicality and connections, I'm sure, was really difficult for everyone, but especially for actors, it's weird not being face-to-face. But again, I think Arcane did a really, really great job of making our show authentic and beautiful and real, and I cannot wait.
Yeah, I can't wait for everyone to see it.
I run up and I hug people anyway.
Yeah, it's fun.
Me too. I love hugging people.
Same. I'm like, hello.
All right, guys. Well, thank you so much for your time. Seriously, I loved the first 4 episodes, and I can't wait for everyone to see it.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much to all of my monetary supporters, my members here on YouTube, as well as my patrons. If you haven't joined yet, please consider doing so. We have some really awesome perks, including a monthly Zoom meeting where we get to talk face to face. Thank you again to everyone who supports me.